everybody. Welcome back to the show. We are live, and I'm going to go hide for a second because the estrogen levels, they're rising here. I got to be honest. Let's go over to Olivia and Blair.
Estrogen
everywhere.
Out world.
Now, last week we saw the end of the Sundance Film Festival, which is easily the U.S.'s most high-profile showcase for all the indie films.
Right.
Now, down the street in Park City is Slam Dance, an even more indie-ish alternative.
Right.
Yeah.
And even more indie than Slam Dance is TromaDance. It was founded by Lloyd Kaufman, and this is the true alternative for film fanatics. It's got booze, it's got exploitation, sexploitation, violence, all the trimmings. Here's what went down at America's most independent film festival. Utah is the home of the Sundance and Slam Dance Film Festivals. But I'm here at the TromaDance Film Festival, and TromaDance screenings have one thing that none of the other festivals do: beer. What separates TromaDance from all the other film festivals?
Basically, they just give people like, me a chance.
I am here with Lloyd Kaufman, president of Troma Entertainment and founder of TromaDance. Lloyd, tell us a little bit about the festival.
Well, the TromaDance Film Festival was founded about 8 years ago to be a free festival. We started this festival to be totally free, to try to encourage genuinely independent cinema. And Troma Entertainment, that's part of our crusade, is to try to keep the embers of cinema that is truly independent alive.
Over 50 features and short films were shown at this year's TromaDance, from ghoulish animation to sexploitation films. Everybody's gay! And I got a chance to chat with some of the filmmakers. I'm here with Richard Taylor, director of My Bloody Valentine. Richard, what is the plot of the movie in 30 seconds or less?
A guy mutilates himself to write a love letter in blood.
Oh, that would totally work for me.
Basically, Filthy Food is about a woman who performs oral sex on food.
And it was banned in Italy, from what I hear.
It was banned in Italy, yes. Apparently, the Italians felt that it was too filthy for their audience.
How can it be too filthy for the Italians? They're the people that had Caligula. They have a porn star in Parliament, and they banned your movie about a lady eating vegetables?
You'll just have to see the movie.
Anna, you are the writer, director, and star of Viva, and Bridget, you are the co-star. Tell me a little bit about the movie.
Well, it's a sexploitation. It's a copy of a vintage sexploitation film from the late 60s, early 70s.
All right, I have to ask, where did you find all the authentic 70s fashion?
But it took me years.
Was there one outfit that was your favorite?
I think the gold outfit with all the pale lips and the headdress that I wore in the orgy scene is my favorite outfit. I think it's the nicest costume.
And it was in the orgy scene, so that's always a plus. And while it may stand in the shadow of Sundance, TromaDance means the world to these indie filmmakers.
We independent movie makers, we make our movies to be seen. We make art to be shared. Art is for the people.
As you can see, that was a little more interesting than sipping lattes and watching the...
Our great producer, Jed. Jed put that together.
He did.
He did. Great.
He did
You might
nice
know him
job.
as Brett Ratner also.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brett Ratner from the X-Men.
Series we have going on here. That was an awesome. I love that the video with the oral sex thing. Seems interesting.
And hey, who doesn't like a film festival with an orgy scene?
Who doesn't? Thanks so much, Blair.
No
and
problem.
For more of our TromaDance coverage, head on over to g4tv.com/AOTS. But right now, let's go over to the Tromeo to My Juliet.
Aww.
It's Kevin Pereira.
Tromeo.
That was sweet. Still coming up, the only thing scarier than getting arrested by the Boston police is probably Stephen King. We'll have the trailer for 1408 based on his short story. It's next on TV's only source for all the stuff that you care about.
If you haven't been watching Attack of the Show, this is what you're missing. For more info, go to g4tv.com/AOTS.
Attack of the Show. Attack.
Hey everybody, you're still watching Attack of the Show television.
It's television made for...
especially for you.
Every single day.
Every single
That's
day.
true. But do we ever get a thank you?
Nope.
No, but we never really asked for it. But we do get to hang out with Blair Butler, so, really we can't complain. That's just money in the pocket right there.
Right?
Thank you. I paid her to say that. Anyway, I recently packed up my down jacket and my rubber masks and headed to Utah to find out what our favorite low-budget schlockmeister Lloyd Kaufman is up to. Brace yourself for the Film Festival of the Damned. This is TromaDance. I'm here in Park City, Utah, home of the Sundance Film Festival. But of course, Sundance isn't the only game in town. There's also TromaDance.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Now in its 8th year, TromaDance is a free film festival dedicated to supporting truly independent cinema. And unlike Sundance, there are no movie stars or studio directors here, only true film fanatics. How fanatical? I was about to find out. I'm here at the TromaDance condo. I've heard a lot of stories. Let's find out if any of them are true. Inside the condo, I came face to face with Team Troma, the happiest film fans on Earth.
These folks are volunteers who have come all the way from Washington, from France, from Montreal. And we all live in this beautiful, beautiful room, and we're helping to promote the independent films.
What kind of sacrifices did you make to get out here to TromaDance?
I came out here with $20 in my pocket. I've got absolutely none of that left, but it doesn't matter. I'm here for the love of the film, to promote independent cinema.
What's it like being in the condo?
It's like family. A dysfunctional, smelly, but lovely family.
Okay, folks, we're getting into the meat of the TromaDance schedule. Today, we've got to get the level of awareness up for the movies that were shown at Park City. This is the new jihad approach to independent art.
So the TromaDance team took to the streets. I'm just not sure Park City was ready for them.
The 8th annual TromaDance Film Festival.
Gary, a lot of people don't realize that actually some pretty established people now, like Trey Parker and Matt Stone and James Gunn, actually, and Eli Roth all came from Troma, right?
It's true. Troma has skyrocketed the careers of many different people. Samuel L. Jackson in Death by Temptation, Kevin Costner, Sizzle Beach, USA.
We're out here advertising for our free movie festival, and there's no other way to do it other than streaming at people.
Right, and for every 5 people you freak out, there's one that actually comes to the screening, right?
It works.
People come to Park City for Sundance, but this year, I have a feeling they'll remember TromaDance. All the fun of being in a Lloyd Kaufman movie, none of the emotional scarring. Good times.
Did you love it there?
I did. It was cold. It was extremely cold, but it was cool to see people that passionate about movies.
It was pretty cool. Do you like Troma films?
I love the Troma stuff. What I love about it, and please feel free to slap me if I'm wrong, but you say people are passionate about movies. The people who are passionate about Troma films, it's a very different and very twisted sense of passion that like a normal film fan.
It looks like the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome people. Like they're people in like crazy hockey pads and like sitting on each other's shoulders.
It's like going to a Comic-Con.
Yes.
When people are completely dressed up.
Exactly, but like in a way that sort of supports the films and like that Troma kind of punk rock aesthetic.
Yeah, in a way that would raise the terror alert level if they walked through Boston.
Right, exactly.
If you,
so to speak.
If you were to dress up for a Troma festival, what would you dress up as?
I liked Miss TromaDance's costume. I personally I think I would be more happy rocking the Toxie mask.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a funny story about that. Our buddy Joe Lynch, who works here, who directs a feature film, Wrong Turn 2, he's directing that. He was actually playing the Toxic Avenger one year at TromaDance, was very sick and threw up in the mask while they were taking a picture, and they all said, "Can you do that again?"
Yeah. Awesome.
Which is awesome. They were like, awesome. Can you do that
back and spit it up again.
And I think they're still using the same mask.
All right. Thanks so much, Blair.
No problem. My pleasure.
You guys, still coming up, we've got one man's quest to save America's reputation by letting the women of the world, well, you'll just have to see.
Head to TalkinTroma.com for more Troma history. Also available wherever you listen.